Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Treetop Garage. So, me and Joey over at Creek Fab Shop went over to Big Charlie's Model Garage down by Lisbon area, Ohio. And we got a bunch of parts for that engine and transmission, a bunch of other stuff for that F100 I got. So, if you want, check his channel out. He's got a channel on YouTube here. And great guy, we were hanging out over there for a good while, and he gave us all kind of parts. He gave me all kind of parts. I had to buy them, of course. But anyway, so also, we got the Studebaker out. I want to kind of look at it in the sun. Now the sun kind of went away, but we'll see what it looks like outside. And also, I'll go around and we'll show you some of these parts too. See what all we got. So, but real quick, you guys know I was talking about selling that Pontiac. And I decided, instead of selling it, I'm going to give it to my son. Here's the keys. Total surprise.
Oh, okay.
It's all yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You helped me a lot on this thing, and you've been coming over here pretty much every weekend for the last year, so yeah. You can have it. I got the title right over there, in fact. So, what do you have to say?
Thank you.
Total surprise. Anyway.
I did tell you I wanted it.
I know. That was a while back, though.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm going to pause you. We're going to walk around and just kind of show you what we got going on here. And we'll go look at the Studebaker real quick. So, hold on guys, we'll be right back. That's good. Hey, good. Stop. Oh, okay. Alright guys, so here's the block. It's a 429 Ford big block. And it's got, I actually tried some rust remover gel in here. Actually did a pretty good job. I gotta rinse it out again, I guess, but they got a little tiny bit of rust in the surface rust in these bores here. So I don't know, we're gonna mess with that. We'll try a few things, see if I can't get them cleaned up. And then, of course, there's some on like the little bit on the crank down there. I got to get this thing on engine stand, so I'll get a better look at it when I get it on engine stand. But I got to get bolts first. So yeah, it's not bad. It's a little tiny bit of rust in there. I could probably get it out with a hone, but I'm gonna try to clean some of it out first. So we got that. We got a whole bunch of parts right here. So we got a set of heads with some motorsport. These are actually really nice valve covers. Heads are pretty clean. They look like they got a little bit of rust on this intake side, but not bad. They should clean up pretty easy. Actually came with a aluminum Edelbrock intake, 4-barrel. Looks like a 750 maybe-ish double pumper. I think it's a double pumper. And then we got all kind of parts down here in boxes and stuff. We got pistons in these plastic boxes here. We got all kinds of stuff. Water pump. I mean, pretty much everything. I think the only thing I didn't see any lifters, but I probably wouldn't want to reuse lifters anyways. So, and then in transmissions, it's a C6. It's supposedly good to go, so we're probably just going to clean it up and put it in there. And yeah, so let me look. I want to look in this one box real quick. I want to see what the pistons look like. So let's take a look at that real fast. So all the bearings and rod caps are in separate containers marked. which was good. And so here's one of the pistons. Looks pretty nice. The top's still dirty, but they're not. I mean, that would clean right off. I don't know. Maybe I'll clean one of these up and see if it has a size on here, if they're standard or over. I don't know. But supposedly it had a. He said it had. I think he said it sounded like the guy complained it had a little bit of a slight little bit of a knock, and they took it apart, couldn't find anything wrong. I think is what he said. So anyway, we're gonna clean one of these up. I said I'm gonna have my son. Can you clean the top of that with a wire brush and see if you can see any writing on that, any stamping on it? But yeah, we got all these pistons in these boxes. The cam is wrapped up right here. Tilt you guys back up a little bit here. So the cam's right here. It's I looked up the numbers on the end, and I think it said it was a 280 duration. From what I looked up online from the numbers I found on it, but I'm not positive. I'm gonna have to do a little more digging. And I haven't even looked at the cam anyways here, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Doesn't look like it looks a little dirty. It looks like it could clean up pretty nice. But yeah, we found some numbers on the end here. If you ever want to find out a cam, if you don't know, you can usually find some numbers on this end here where the timing gear goes on. Maybe the timing gear was up on this side, but this side usually has the numbers, kind of without the holes and stuff sticking out. So if you ever want to do that, that's how I found to do it anyway. But yeah, we got a lot of parts here. It even has power steering. This motor had power steering, so and I have power steering box in that thing, so that'll work out well. And then, real quick, also have up there on the wall a set of headers that came with it, and those are for I think he said it was an F250, like a late 70s. So seeing as how my 459 F100 it's sitting on a 73, I believe, chassis, those headers should work perfect. I'm thinking they should work out good. So my son's all good here. Let's see if we can find anything on here.
No numbers on it.
No numbers on it?
There's some numbers right down in here.
Is there? Why don't you bring it over here and we'll look into the camera a little bit.
It's right there.
Some numbers on the inside. There's nothing on top. I can't see. Oh, I can kind of see them inside there. I might have to just look up and see what the stock is and see what size this is with a caliper. Just curious. Usually it would have some kind of a number on here, 30 over or something like that, but I don't see anything on this. Yeah. So anyway, I'll have to do a little digging around and see. Huh?
You're not in the camera.
I know. I was too busy looking at that thing. I wasn't paying attention. All right, so let me pause you. We're going to go and we're going to look at the car out there, the Studebaker. We're going to go look at it in some sunlight here. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, one more thing. He also did give me and Creek Fab Shop each one of these signs, these Kendall Motor Oil signs. So I got to find a place to hang that too. So I'll probably be hanging it up here, up on the wall up there on top of on that wall there. On the other, that's my reloading room upstairs. But anyway, we're going to come out here and look at the Studebaker real quick. I'm going to start putting parts on this thing probably tomorrow. As you can see, I got it all taped, unwrapped, unmasked, whatever. And it's looking pretty good. You can see a lot more gold in it now. I don't know how well the camera's really going to pick it up, but you can see it's got a real nice, like a gold, kind of like metallic to it. It's going to be hard to see though. So, but yeah. It's hard to see in the camera. The camera doesn't do it any justice at all, really. So, yeah, it looks pretty good though. It's gonna look cool driving around. So, anyways, we'll pause you real quick and get this thing back inside. I want to sweep the floor up and stuff. And then I don't know. We'll see. We'll get a little wrap up video and stuff. So, hold on, guys. Alright guys, so my son just left, he had to go. He still doesn't have power after almost a week. He borrowed my generator, me and my wife's generator. He borrowed it until they get power back, which I think is going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. Luckily we didn't lose power for more than maybe an hour, so that's good. And this is weird because we're out in the middle of nowhere out here, and normally when we lose power, it's out for a while. So, anyways, so yeah, I didn't get any video. I wish I would have got video of him over there staring at the car with a vision. He reminded me when I was his age, when I got one of my first project cars back in those days was, I had a '72 Chevelle that I got it was in Georgia when I lived down in Georgia, South Georgia. I picked up a '72 Chevelle for, I don't know, $1,500 back in the day. It was a little bit, it needed some work, but I mean, it didn't have a motor, trans, it needed a little bit of body work. But I didn't have any garage or anything there where I lived, so I did everything outside. And sometimes down there in the summertime, like the humidity was really, really bad. So I'd work on it here and there when I could, but then I also had a 41 Plymouth Business Coupe I picked up after that needed a lot of work too, but I ended up moving back up here to Ohio a couple of years later, and I just never got a chance to really do anything with either one of those cars. So that was my vision, like thinking of him, or watching him look at this thing with like a vision that was stuff he wanted to do. And that was just really cool because I'd never seen that with him. I mean, I have seen it with him, but he's never had nothing this old, so this is going to be a really cool little section of videos once he starts doing some stuff that he wants to do to it. So yeah, pretty cool. Also, like I said, I'm going to start putting the parts back on the car here probably tomorrow when I get home. I only have to work over, I think, one day this week. I got to work overtime, so the other 4 days I'll be out here putting stuff back on. Putting stuff back on shouldn't take more than maybe a day or two. It's not a lot of stuff, really. I did buy a scoop for the hood. I'm waiting for that to come, and it comes with a template so I could get that mounted and we can put the hood on it. And then also I'm going to need my son's help probably to put the valance on because it's kind of wonky and long and stuff, hard to get on there. So other than that, a lot of the parts should go on pretty easy. A couple screws here and there and some other stuff, small stuff. I want to clean up that bumper too. It's got some rust on it from like on the bumper guards and stuff. We'll clean that up. And then yeah, we'll probably start after this week. I'm probably going to start getting some stuff done on this motor. I want to try to get this motor somewhat cleaned up and start trying to see what I got so I could start maybe throwing some parts in it. We'll see how that goes, how it cleans up. That rust stuff I used was actually right here. It's made by Rust-Oleum. It's called Rust Dissolver, and it seemed to work pretty good. You just supposed to rinse it off with water, I think is what it says. And I did that, and then I think maybe I didn't rinse enough. I still see some white in there. I have not fully read the instructions all the way, but I just wanted to see if it was going to do anything, and it did. So that's good. So I want to clean the cylinders up a little bit, get a better look at what I'm working with. And then I want to measure the piston versus what the either stock or 30 over, whatever. Just find out what it is exactly, measurement-wise on the bores. And I may end up having to have it bored maybe a little bit more or something. But, I mean, that's fine. I got a pretty good deal on all this stuff, so. But, yeah, so we'll see what happens. But for now, I want to get on an engine stand and start messing with it a little bit here and there. Once I get the parts back on the Studebaker. And, yeah, we'll see what we get. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway when I get to 1,000 subscribers. It's going to be a $300 gift card, a t-shirt, some stickers, and some other stuff. There'll probably be a runner-up and maybe a third prize. We'll see what happens. We get to see what happens when we get closer. We're actually getting closer already. I think I gained 10 or 15 around there subscribers just since yesterday. This video of painting this thing yesterday, my buddy Troy painted this thing. And I think it's over 2,000 views already. So we're getting there for sure. So, but I'm hoping to be driving this thing by next weekend. I'm hoping to have everything back on. And I'm going to do another quick alignment. Just make sure the alignment's good. And we're going to start driving it. Thing probably hasn't been on the road, and I don't even know how long. It's probably been, I don't even know. It's probably been maybe 15, 20 years or more since this thing's been on the road. I don't even know. But yeah, we're hopefully doing that soon and putting these parts on this next week. And then it's just going to be, I mean, there's a few other things I want to do, but not a whole lot of stuff I want to do to this thing after all the parts are back on. I just kind of want to enjoy it until winter time. I'm going to put it over in another bay over there and get the truck in here and start working on that. So, like I said, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, get in my giveaway. I'll put a link down below for the giveaway video. You have to comment and be subscribed on, and comment on that video to be entered, because I'm going to use the comments from that video to pick the winner. So do that. Check out Creek Fab Shop. Check out my buddy Troy's restoration, or Troy's car restoration, or something like that. Whatever, I forget what his channel name is. He's the one that painted the car. Go check his channel out. Check out Big Charlie's Model Garage. He's the one that gave me a great deal on all these parts and motor stuff and transmission, all the stuff we got today. And that's it. I'm kind of beat today. It's been a long day. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.